Good morning everybody, we're fresh faced this morning. I need to pop on some makeup and I was sent some new concealers that I thought I could try. This is the Clarins BB cream. I am kind of in a bit of a rush this morning because I'm actually going to meet my dad. He's got an appointment somewhere close by. So I'm going to go pick him up after that. Spend a couple of hours with him, maybe take Barney for a W. And then I want us to try the new concealers. Okay, well that one was the Maybelline Fit Me, but I've also been sent these Estee Lauder ones. I'm going to layer them. So we've got the Double Wear and the Futurist Soft Touch Brightening. So they've sent 0.5C. Pretty, it was slightly darker, only so slightly though, but I feel like I can get away with that. And then the other one, the Double Wear, I'm going to layer and try the consistency of this one on my, like this sort of section here. Oh, the applicator is quite thick and big, which is nice if you are wanting to use it as a layering. Very blendable. This is a Bobbi Brown brush that is good for like just an all-rounder face brush. So yes, I'm going to go meet my dad for a couple of hours this morning and then head back, drop Barney off back home, and then head out to, well, when I take dad back to his appointment, he's basically having his car sorted. So when he goes back to pick up his car, it is near Denton, which is a place where I've taken you before, where there's a kind of like a shopping complex. So after I've dropped my dad off, I'm gonna head excuse me, I'm gonna head there and show you some new bits. There's a big Poundland there, which is usually what I go that way for. And there's the Works, which I wouldn't mind popping into, TK Maxx, Starbucks, maybe grab a pit stop, bite to eat, maybe even try out the autumn menu. I might even do a bit of a taste test because I always am such a creature of habit with getting my fave PSL. But, well, this time of the year anyway, but they have some other autumn options, so maybe we'll get a couple of options to try. Right, makeup done. Rest of my outfit I just need to put on. I'm going to put on my gilet today, my White Company gilet, and keep a long sleeve top on. I got this one recently from Zara, I showed it in a Zara haul. So we've got jeans from Halara. Sorry it's a bit dark, it's still quite early outside. Early? Well, it's early inside as well, but you know, still quite dark outside. Yeah, so I'm going to go with this White Company gilet. I might actually add on a belt today. I'm going to go with, yeah, we'll just add this belt on, which I got again recently from M&S. And it's the one with the silver hardware, because this gilet has silver buttons as well. So I'm going to go with a bit of silver jewellery as well. I'm going to wear some earrings, like, because I've got my hair up today. I probably need to put a bit of extra hair gel in. Thought I would go with a bit of a chunkier earring. These ones are from Abbott Lion that I recently got, and they've actually sent me, I'm so excited because they've sent me some of their new pieces for autumn. Well, I've selected some new pieces for autumn, and you already know how much I adore their jewellery. I've spoken to you guys about them before. Their pieces always add that kind of effortlessly polished touch to any outfit, and the new items that I've got are perfect for this time of the year. I thought I could unbox them with you. Firstly, how beautiful is the packaging? Perfect for gifting. I know gifting season is incoming. This one I'm not going to wear today because it's gold, but I thought I would show it to you anyway because, again, talking time of the year, this is perfect for autumn. This watch is very different for me, and I am a creature of habit when it comes to my watch. I always tend to wear the same style. However, this one is very, very dainty. This is the Monroe brown leather watch. I love how classic it looks. I feel like the smaller face is becoming a much more bigger trend. I know it's like an old school trend coming back. And I'll come in a bit closer up so that you can see that it's got a brown face as well. Chocolate brown is definitely the colour of the season, with the brown leather strap. The gold face is very warm tone that goes with everything from chunky knits to tailored coats. It's obviously adjustable as well, but this is how it looks on my wrist, and you could definitely sort of layer this up with some gold jewellery, but like I said, because I'm going silver today and because I have these long sleeves on, I'm not going to go with a watch, but instead I'm going to go in with this molten bangle. So it's a nice, it's still delicate because you guys know me, I don't wear loads of chunky costume jewellery. I like to wear sort of like timeless pieces that last and are a bit more minimal, and this is the molten bangle, which is chunky enough whilst still being quite minimal and sleek. So the molten bangle in silver, I'm actually going to layer on top of my long sleeve top today. It's one of those sort of pieces that looks nice and sleek for every day, like today, and nice and minimal, but you can easily dress it up for an evening look too. And to stack with it, so for an evening, party season incoming, I have this fine tennis chain bracelet. So I would probably wear these for, like I said, a more evening look. See how it just has that subtle sparkle. Oh, it's just perfectly paired with that bracelet as well for a more polished vibe evening look. And that is definitely one that I'm going to be wearing next time we're heading out for an evening occasion, whether it be an event, a little date night. So yes, love that one. And then lastly, I did also get to add to my Abbott Lion collection this ring. This is the sterling silver wishbone ring, which is such a delicate, dainty design. I love that it's also a symbol of luck and positivity. Again, for every day, but also just for adding a bit of a polished look for an evening, because it is a bit of a, it got like a bit of a shimmer to it and a bit of glitz, then paired with the tennis bracelet as well. But today, like I said, we're going with the silver. We've got the silver earrings that I already own, the bangle and the ring I think I'm going to pop on this hand. As always, Abbott Lion are super high quality. They don't tarnish or fade. Everything's water, sweat, heat resistant, which is why I opt to wear them on more of an everyday basis, because they can take the wear. And all of their jewellery does come with a 5-year warranty too, so you know that you've got that longevity. And what's more, if you fancy treating yourself or a loved one, then they have very kindly offered a discount code for you guys, which is the code Freya. That will get you 20% off site-wide. I'll leave the links to these items below for you to shop, and they are a perfect way to update your autumn wardrobe or switch out. Like I said, for me, I'm incorporating more silver into my collection, so if you're wanting an update too, whether that be more gold, more silver, whatever it is, I will leave the links in the description box below. Don't forget to take advantage of that code Freya. And now I need to, without further ado, get on the road to go and head and pick up my dad and pop out for a lovely dog walk. Fingers crossed we stay dry. Okay, yeah. Come here. Yeah. Put on some of my Laneige lip balm. I love this stuff. The flavour that I have in my car is the vanilla one. I think it's my favourite flavour. I've only tried a few, but it's just a classic. I really want to try the peppermint one. I've not tried that one yet because I feel like that would be nice and minty fresh. But anyway, we are here. As you can tell, there's a Poundland right there. There's a TK Maxx right there. I'm going to start over that side though, where there is a CEX and the Works. Last time I came here, I remember saying I wanted to pop into CEX. And I was like, I can see the sign for it there, but I can't see the shop. It's actually round the corner. So I'm going to go in there for no reason other than a bit of a browse. Well, I did last time I came there. I had in mind something that I wanted to see if they had in. And I can't remember what it is now. But anyway, I also want to head to the Works and see if they've got any new books in. And then yeah, I'll of course bring you guys with me. I'm going to switch to my phone now, but I have the new phone. So it's pretty good camera. So hopefully you guys don't mind. Just walking past this sofa clearance store, and how nice and big and cozy is that sofa. It looks so nice. But you just have to have a big space for something like that.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away.
Right, let's have a browse in at TK Maxx. I think I'm just going to head straight to the homeware. The Halloween stuff is definitely starting to be added to the clearance now. Oh, that's nice. Little Ray-Dan. Yeah, for Halloween. If I hadn't already, in fact, I was going to say if I hadn't already bought Barney a dog toy for Halloween, I probably would have got something, seeing as though some of them were in the sale. But it was one of his favourite toys. He plays with it all the time. So that was a win. This was fun. A little Barney there. Haunted Hounds cutouts, set of 5 for $2.99. There's loads of Christmas over there, but I thought I would just quickly show you the rest of the Halloweeny bits. Although to be fair, even the Christmas is kind of taken over the Halloween section. Pumpkin pasta. What else have we got? Anything new? They've got loads this year. They seem to have had loads of artwork for Halloween. I really like that. $24.99, but it's just, would that freak me out having that in my house? Probably. Also got some cute autumn leftover bits and bobs, some like napkins for hosting. They've got quite a good selection. These triangular shaped ones I've not seen before. £2.49 for those. Of course, all of the candles that are left. Again, they've definitely whittled them down. This little Pottery Barn dupe with the little doggy. And then we're on to Christmas, and they seem to have loads of these from last year. I've shown you them already though. I've got the brass one from last year, and I love it with chocolates in. Also starting to get some gift sets as well for who's watching. I have seen it on the odd occasion, but you don't often see it. But they've got some Kath Kidston in with these mugs. Are these the Spode range? Is that what they're called? Yeah, Spode. With the vintage kind of Christmas trees. They've got quite a few crockery bits and bobs in that range. Kath Kidston one that's nice for Christmas. This one comes with a coaster. That actually is a beautiful little gift set. Mug and coaster set. Kath Kidston. How much is that? $9.99. RRP 18. Pretty good saving. Here is a lot more of the Spode range. I think they have a few of their Spode pieces on their website as well, so you might be able to find them online. But like for instance, that's $42.50 RRP down to $22.99 for a little cake stand. And then they've got loads of little bowls. I always like these for like nibbles and bits and bobs. They've got some little forks, although I don't know if these are Spode. I don't think they are. No. These just kind of go alongside that vintage Christmas theme. What's this? Little boat. What would you use that for, guys? Educate me. What would we use this for? This was $16.99. It doesn't say what it is. Dishwasher, freezer, microwave safe. I do like it though. Cute little bowl, maybe just for little goodies and treats in. Then they've got this as well. If you liked that Kath Kidston set, they've got a few of these Christmas Eve plates and mugs. I just think that is so nice. One is $12.99. Here we go, some more Christmas, and they're actually starting to get a lot of their Christmas tree decorations out now. Little skiing Santa, little doggy in a wreath. That one's cute, £3.49. Some nice gift bag options. These Martha Stewart ones are cute, very minimal and simple. Got some more of the traditional vintage. The Ralph Lauren style tartan. It's kind of like, looks a bit like Liberty's style. This is fun if you've got kids to wrap up for. Christmas cheer and Santa's workshop little packing tapes. They're $2.99 each, and especially if you've got two kids, you could colour code their presents so you know whose is whose. And then what else have they got? They've got some nice tissue paper designs, some gift cards, loads of gift wrap option. Christmas cards. This is such a lovely little set. They've got a few of them, but for hosting, if you're just like hosting a big party where you're just wanting paper plates with napkins, how nice is that for a design? $5.99 from the Farmhouse range. So you get 12 sets in there, 24 napkins, 12 plates, 12 dinner plates and 12 dessert plates. So grab a couple of those. Like I said, if you're hosting a big party and you're sorted. That is so nice. They've got them in a red design. We've got loads of designs, but these two are the ones that stand out to me. One of my favourite sections to look in now, and we are at the books. This, we have the I think it's the Christmas version. Whatever we have, it's the pig, but it's like a green cover. This one's Tales and Recipes from the Garden, Kitchen and Beyond, the pig. This one is reduced to $22.99. I have this book already. It's a lovely one for styling, but also just for inspo. It's $19.99. It's called Create at Home with Old and New. Although I don't have this one, and that would add a nice bit of warmth to the house. That one's reduced down to $17.99. Then they've got some designer ones. They've got Kinfolk, Burberry. They've got the White Company. How much is this one? This one is $24.99. Another couple of good books that I have. The This Is Home, The Art of Simple Living. That one is $19.99. And the Kinfolk Table, which has like some recipes in. And again, lots of interiors inspo. And that is in the sale, down to £20. And they've also obviously got some fiction and non-fiction. They've got some Frida McFadden's. So yeah, always have a look down the book section, I say. Some Louis Vuitton, Hermes, luxury cars. Again, all good gifting options. I love the colour of this book for styling as well. A Place in Scotland, beautiful Scottish interiors. It's a really nice dark olive green, and obviously loads of warmth and like inviting Highland spaces. So yeah, that's a lovely book. That one's $22.99. Campfire Stories. Ooh, a bit strong. Fraser Fair, one of my favourite scents for Christmas. They've got loads of these and they're not that strong. They've also got some more of these room sprays, which I already own. I don't have the scent though, and it's a really nice scent, but I've already got one, so I'm not going to get it. But it's pumpkin and eucalyptus. But such pretty packaging. So that's $5.99. And what else do they have? These are good as well. Again, I already own these, but $3.99. These little room sachet scented. They're in the scent ginger lily and lotus, but above all, I just like the packaging. I think they are so pretty. As you can tell, I'm in the candles section, so we could be here a while. These pots always remind me of anthropology. I was saying you don't usually get Cath Kidston. I'm seeing loads of Cath Kidston. They've got some Cath Kidston candles as well in Memory Lane. They have some more of these festive ones, and I love the packaging of some of these. How adorable is that? Spiced eggnog and cinnamon milk. Milk and cookies as well is cute. Oh my goodness, this section is literally spilling over. There are that many of these kind of like floor cushions. They've obviously also got all of their Christmas cushions out, some gorgeous new ones. I love that. I've seen that a few times. I already own that one. What else? I've got some like gingerbread man. These are pretty big as well, to be fair. Look at this bow. I've not seen this before. I feel like this is one of those things that will go viral. They always have like a few items, don't they, that you just know are going to sell well. These bow decorative pillows are $19.99. They've got two of those. I do like them, but I'm not obsessed, so I am going to leave those. Plus I do have quite a few cushions already, and all of the cozy throws. Some gorgeous throws, super soft and cozy. I am tempted to maybe pick up a new, like one of these like plush throws, but nothing seasonal, so that I can have it out all year, or at least all of winter. But then these ones do have a subtle nod to Christmas that are quite nice as well. $29.99 these ones are, and they've got little Christmas trees and reindeers on, but otherwise just plain white. Like this is unique. $16.99, kind of reminds me of Zara Home. I already have two of these lamps in our lounge. They're the ones in our media wall unit. $24.99. Again, very similar to some Zara ones that I've got dotted around the house as well. So you know how I was saying earlier, they've had a lot more seasonal prints this year and photos and artwork for Halloween. Obviously they're starting to get some Christmas ones in too, and that is so cute. $12.99. There's a bit of glitter on it as well. This one just looks so cozy and warm, especially if you're a cat lover. $14.99. There's at least 3 Barneys on there. Whilst I'm here, kind of a bit out of season now, but this would be beautiful for spring, summertime as artwork. $16.99. I quite like the unique sort of size of it, and there's a couple more down here as well. I think they're all the same. Oh no, got some different designs. Right, I can't tell you how many times I've walked past this, left it, and then come back. But I do think I'm going to leave it. I think Tom will think I've gone mad if I put this up. But it's the fact that it's a skiing holiday as well. Oh, just where would I put it? They've also got a smoking Santa. Sorry if none of you have pets, but I just can't not show you the pet aisle. There's a Santa's hat cat bag. Okay, a winter chalet for your cats. A cozy tartan teddy toy. Oh, I'm tempted by that. $6.99 for that one. Little puppuccinos, naughty or nice. These pajamas from Chelsea Piers. Oh my goodness. I don't know if they're going to be big enough for Barney. Let's see what size they are. This one is matching family. I'm guessing they obviously do these every year. I don't think I've seen that they do pets for your pets as well. But guys, can you imagine Barney just trotting around the house in some little Christmas PJs, especially if they matched me? They also have this style as well, which is like a circus kind of themed. It is Barney's birthday coming up, so do we get him a little Barney the dinosaur toy? We did one of these when Barney was a puppy, and I'm so glad we did because we've got his little puppy paw print, although it is still quite big. But these little pet print ornaments are such a lovely way to add a touch of your pet to your Christmas decorations. Oh God, there's a whole separate aisle with some more toys. I mean, there's a Christmas goose. Look at the size of that. It is huge. These sand fog candles that I've got a few of now, a bit of a collection. I do just love the style of them. I've not seen this one before. Honeycrisp Harvest. I'm hoping they bring out a festive one because I don't think I've seen a festive one yet, but they're $16.99 and I do pop these away in storage and just bring them out for the seasonal decor. I've got one for like spring, summer, a couple for Halloween and autumn. Oh, look at the lid on this candle. Vanilla balsam. Guys, that is just so cute. You could put that on your wall as a little frame. This isn't with the Christmassy things, but I would say it's quite festive. It's a bow tray in this kind of like gold hammered metal. It's $14.99, but how nice is that? Some of these bowls, which I love popping in the smaller one, little Polaroids in. It's a different shape. I've not seen that one before. $14.99. That is heavy. Right, quick look in Poundland, and then I'm going to head to Starbucks to get some lunch. Grab a basket because you never know. They've got some new tracksuits, cozy tracksuits. So this Poundland has 2 floors. It's got the clothing upstairs. I'm never really that impressed with it, but we'll have a quick look. These little knit dresses. I've noticed they had a polo neck downstairs that I've just seen on the entrance that was this same fabric, and it's really nice. Feels very soft. I think there's just a lot of stuff that I wouldn't get in here, and then some decent stuff. I mean, that for £22 is pretty good value. But they've got, like, say this, for instance. I quite like the look of that, but the feel of it feels very cheap. I do love a faux leather trouser. They've also got some really nice kind of like everyday underwear, like their t-shirt bras. They're non-wired but supportive, and they've got matching briefs, but just good classics. I used to buy like loads of these, but yeah, again, like look at the deep V on that one, and that one's padded as well, but no underwire. That one's £5. They've got it in grey and also pink. These could be nice for little ice cream sundaes. They are £1 each. I know, believe it or not, at Poundland, but guys, not everything is £1 anymore, although they have kind of stripped it back to mostly £1 and then obviously £2. So I do think they've changed up their strategy a bit again. Rise and Shine. But first, coffee. These mugs are new. I don't recognise them. They have really gone in on the Sol de Janeiro dupes. They've got a whole range now, from hair care, body care, perfume even, little gift sets, and they're all £2. Quick browse at the Halloween-y section because I'm not really doing anything. These are good if you've got a little masquerade or masks are only £1. Oh, they've got these ones at £1 as well. And then kind of looking a bit sparse on the shelves, but there's still a few things left. These autumny bits, They've got these little candlesticks at £3, some mugs at £3, oven gloves at £3. I don't love the look of them though. They've got little tapered candles that are, I've got like leaves and pumpkins on, pinecone candles, and then they've also got, just like every other shop, all of the Christmas bits and bobs out as well. So I'll have a quick browse around the rest of the store. But so far, my basket is empty. These bows are really nice. They are £1 for a set of 3 smaller ones or £1 for the bigger one. This is a quite nice little decoration. I'd probably switch out the ribbon to a really nice, like, thicker one. But this little Dear Santa Christmas wish list where you can even pop inside it. It's a little wooden decoration. You could pop inside it, a little wish list. They do tree decorations, and I know I bought some previously, which are from M&S last year. They had, and they're the same again this year, they have a bit of pink as well as red. So I do quite like the fact that these are just plain gold rather than any kind of pink in them. And they've also got the little Santas, which again, just traditional red and green with a bit of gold. Last stop now is going to be the range before going to grab some lunch because I am hungry. I've been in since they've done the autumn bits, but I just thought I would have a quick look at some of the Christmas things. Oh, I have seen some of the Christmas things, just not at this, the range. I saw that, do you remember? And when I vlogged it, I looked at it and I regretted it when I was editing back the vlog that I didn't pick it up. However, was there a reason I didn't pick it up? But it is cute. Imagine that in the pantry, just sort of stood up on the side. I also have seen these gingerbread houses, and Pottery Barn, if you don't know, is now in the UK, and they have loads, like a full range of gingerbread stuff just like this. I also love this sign. This one's slightly smaller, and this one's only £3.99 for a hot chocolate station or a little cookie station. They also have the gingerbread in a bath mat, a towel holder, kitchen towel holder, which is quite nice. Oh no, it's not. It's a toilet roll holder for in your bathroom. And then also the soap dispenser at £6.99. And even this cute little light pull as well, £3.99. It's a very niche thing to be buying for Christmas decor. Oh, these little hand towels are cute as well. They are £4.99. I was just about to leave, and then I saw there's a whole Christmas grotto upstairs. Guys, I can't believe I was about to leave. All of their Christmas stuff is actually upstairs. Oh, I know I've already been in the range for Christmas stuff, but I swear you see new things each time you come in because there is that much to see. A little beige nutcracker with the little cupcakes on the head. Could honestly just spend all afternoon here. They even have more vintagey stuff like these guys. A little fishing Santa. Skiing Santa, these plaques, the little like carousels, postbox. Who remembers my big postbox that I got last year? Cannot wait to get that out again. This sign is only £3.99, but how fun is that? Definitely like a ski alpine theme going on here. Why do I feel like this would keep Barney entertained? Okay, it's a lot of money at £69.99, but he would happily just sit and watch this, I reckon. Maybe probably try and chase them, I don't know. Yeah, I think that would tempt him to, he'd be tempted to try and catch it. But I really like this one, £29.99. A little bakery with a cafe. That is a full setup here, £200. Need to go to some Christmas markets this year, definitely. Maybe even somewhere new. Let me know if your town centre has some good Christmas markets. I'd be willing to travel as well, I think. Just do a little night stay somewhere and do some nice festive Christmas markets that we've never been to before. Although they're all pretty much the same, aren't they? Once you've been to one, you've been to them all. Right, we're back from Starbucks, back from our shopping trip. All shopped out, and actually I didn't buy too much, so you might be a little bit disappointed. I did get a few things though. Hand sanitizer, just do it over here for a sec. Right, Starbucks order. Look how orange that is. Just going for something different just made me feel like, okay, I love a pumpkin spice latte. Favorite drink of the whole year. Love, love, love. However, it is intense, it's a lot. I limit myself, it's sweet, it's sugary. So I thought, let's try something different. So I went for a iced pumpkin macchiato with pumpkin cold foam. I hate to say it, that is way too much pumpkin. It's all pumpkin. I can't even taste the coffee, really. I've tried to even bring my straw up to this section here. Don't you hate it when you buy a Starbucks drink and you don't like it? Or any drink for that matter, in any cafe. It's not like they're £1 anymore. So, not that they were ever £1 necessarily, but once upon a time they were. But there's just something about it that just pains me when you've paid £3, £4, £5, £6 for a drink and you don't even like it. I won't be buying that again. Oh, never mind. I also have in here a couple of items from their autumn menu. There was one thing that I didn't get, the pumpkin brownie, because I've already got some brownies at home and I don't need another one. But I thought I would try the pumpkin maple loaf cake. I've also got the toffee apple muffin. So I'm definitely not going to be eating all of these now. It's going to be a case of taste test and then take them home. Tom can have whichever one he prefers, if I haven't already eaten it. And oh, this smells good. This smells really good. This is nearly dropped it all down me. I saved it. One of their, oh, it's hot, 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 hot. One of their new quiches. This one's the caramelized onion and cheddar. And then they also had a ham and cheesy type one. But these are new for autumn. And they look good. They certainly smell good. Mmm. That's really good. I would definitely get that again. Mmm. That is a good lunch. It is quite a bite-sized lunch, I'm not going to lie. They're only small, but I'll try the pumpkin loaf cake. Let's face it, the best part about these, in my opinion anyway, is the cream cheese on top. The icing. This is obviously new on the menu, but they've done this before and I've had it before, so I know I already like that. But it's got little pumpkin seeds on top. Which reminds me, I need to go into Holland and Barrett and pick some up. We always have pumpkin seeds on our breakfast, on our yogurt bowls, and we've run out. And then the toffee apple muffin, I don't know if I've had this before. I feel like I must have, because this is, I love apple flavoured desserts, so this is a bit of me. Buttercream as well. I want to try and get to some apple. Okay. I prefer this to the pumpkin marble loaf. This is a winner. We had McDonald's the other day. Where are they? I put my little winnings in here. So from one McDonald's meal that both myself and Tom had, we got a free single McMuffin. So we've got a breakfast, we've got a small fries, and we've got an apple pie. So we've got an entire, I was gonna say entire meal. It's a bit dramatic because that won't be enough for an entire day. But yeah, got breakfast, lunch, dessert in there. The lunch is not just small fries, but you know, I was pretty impressed with that. Semi freaking out because I've got home waiting for a little puppy dog to come greet me and no one's here. But I knew Tom was going out. He was going to play golf and he said he couldn't take Barney with him. It wasn't a dog friendly course. And I'm like, where's the dog? Where is he? I mean, he must have taken him, obviously he's not here. But I've just called him and he's not answered and I'm like, oh, where's my baby? So I've just messaged him. You better respond to me quick. It goes to the range and got a load of gingerbread bits and bobs, so I'll show you a full rundown of that on Instagram. I'll show you guys here anyway, but it'll probably already be live on my Instagram at this point, so that's why it's always good for if you're wanting things in the moment to get things before things sell out, then Instagram or TikTok is a bit more instant with my uploads. So that's the only difference. Obviously I love YouTube. YouTube's my number one. Always will be. But it's just a bit quicker over there. Anyway, so I went for the gingerbread diffuser, which I'm not gonna open up just yet because I want to do that on the Instagram reel or TikTok video, whichever I decide to do, probably both. That was $6.99. I saw the candles were reduced to $5.99. It always said like £1 off. So it smells good as well. This one lights up. So, oh look. This one is such a good dupe for the Pottery Barn ones because they have like a whole village of different houses and they're from £50, so they are a lot more expensive on Pottery Barn. And then again, just to add to the gingerbread collection, just to show you guys, at $3.99 they do these little salt and pepper shakers too. So they are the bits that I got from the range. And then I also went to Holland and Barrett. I know I mentioned I needed to get some more pumpkin seeds, so I did that. Got some pumpkin seeds. And then I also got, whilst I was in there, these packeted rices, but they are cauliflower rice and cauliflower and broccoli. So very minimal in terms of carbs, fats, sugars, salts. It's like 20 calories. Like midweek dinners, I've been fairly healthy with, I've been having lots of, especially when Tom's out, it's like my girl dinner. Easy, quick, simple, something that Tom would never have. Case in point, a little packet of cauliflower or broccoli rice with some like salmon fillets, and that's it. And I will have a full packet to fill me up rather than just half a packet, because again, like I said, there's hardly anything in it. And then this I have had before and I really like this. It's green pea tagliatelle. So high in fiber, high in iron, high in protein, because it is like a pea protein. So that's exactly what it is. It's just green pea flour, 100%. There's no additives or extras in it. It is just that. So again, another girl dinner. It would just be this as a bit of a tuna pasta bake or something, like with a can of tuna, my favorite tuna mixed in, or some grated cheese, olive oil, just simple, salt, pepper, easy. Chucking some extra protein in there if I want like chicken or something. And then lastly, from Holland and Barrett, I picked up a nettle tea. I have had nettle gin before. I think it's JJ Whitley that do it, and it's really nice. If you like that kind of earthy, herby flavour, then try it. But I thought I would try their tea, nettle tea. And then lastly, I went to the Works where I picked up a couple of books. There was 2 of these left, and another girl put it down, and I took it. And she said to her mum, oh, see, I should have picked it up. And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realise, do you want, because I didn't see that she'd looked at it. And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't realise. She goes, no, it's fine, don't worry. And then she saw another one and she was like, oh, there's one left. And she grabbed it. And I was like, okay, perfect. So I felt bad then. And it's called The Intruder, Frida McFadden. It's new, but it was only £5. Normally $9.99, but £5 from the Works, pretty good bargain. So we love a Frida McFadden book anyway. Look at the binder as well, the actual book itself. The pages are red. It says, what is she hiding? And I'll just quickly read the back. Casey's cabin in the wilderness is not built for a hurricane. Her roof shakes, the lights flicker, and the tree outside her front door sways ominously in the wind. But she's a lot more worried about the girl she discovers lurking outside her kitchen window. She's young, she's alone, and she's covered in blood. The girl won't explain where she came from or loosen her grip on the knife that is in her right hand. And when Casey makes a disturbing discovery in the middle of the night, things take a turn for the worse. The girl has a dark secret, one she'll kill to keep. And if Casey gets too close to the truth, she may not live to see the morning. In this taut, deadly tale of survival and desperation, #1 Sunday Times bestselling author Frida McFadden explores how far one girl will go to save herself. Let me know if you've already read this and what you thought. I also got this Pumpkin Spice Cafe colouring book. I mean, I'm a marketeer's dream. this page in particular stands out to me. Well, there's a few pages. There's a pumpkin patch, very cute and cozy. There is this one, all the different coffee cups, a cute little porch. There's just loads. There's a little flick through, and there's quotes on each page around the book, which obviously I've read if you haven't read it. It's just a wholesome, easy read from set in Dream Harbour by Laurie Gilmore. These are the books that she now has. She has a bit of a collection going on. She's got the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, the Cinnamon Bookstore, which I've read these two. I've not read the Christmas Tree Farm, the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, the Gingerbread Bakery. I've bought, but I've realised you have to read them in order. So I need to buy these two. I feel like I'm going to buy the Christmas Tree Farm to read this year. Strawberry Patch Pancake House I'll read in spring, summer. And then I'll save the one that I bought, the Gingerbread Bakery book, for next Christmas. Look at me talking ahead to next Christmas. Anyway, there are a couple of other seasonal bargains that are in the 50% clearance that I picked up were these two books, these cooking books with a few different recipes in. They're only small but fun little seasonal recipes. They're pretty much cakes, bakes, sweet treats, pastries, you know, like it's all sweet stuff in here, so definitely more of a one-off treat. Loads of different things in there, some different cupcakes, pumpkin pie, there's a pecan pie recipe in there. And then this one, the Cinnamon Bun Cookbook, has loads of different cinnamon spicy kind of recipes in as well. Parkin, little gingerbread men, we've got some cupcakes again, cinnamon donuts, deep dish puff, apple pie, cinnamon buns, all sorts. So yeah, that is all of my purchases for the day today. Still waiting on that text from Tom to see where they are. Oh, and I need to plug my car in. I'm going to see some friends tomorrow and it's a bit of a drive away where we're meeting. So I need to plug my car in so that it's charged. I was going to go for a run, well, I still am going to go for a run this afternoon, but I was going to take Barney. And let me just try calling Tom again because I'm kind of freaking out over here.
Hi, you.
Let me check the cameras. If I can check the cameras, I can see if he took him with him. Which, gosh, if he didn't, then I'll freak out. Having a CCTV for your house is the best thing ever. Well, I can see he's taken Barney. He struggles to get him in his car because he hates going in that car. He doesn't mind going in my car because his car's so low to the ground and it doesn't have a boot. He has to sit in the back seats. So I bought him one of these like seat covers so it feels a bit less like he could fall down the gap. So hopefully he'll do alright. But it's just funny watching him struggle to get him in the car. Because obviously we want to encourage him naturally to get up himself rather than pick him up to put him in. So it's like the constant, come on, but you could do it. Tom's laughing at it. Oh, bless him, Barney. Right, okay, run. Hair wash as well today, hence the slick back bun. I need to pop all of these bits away. That is me for the afternoon.
Haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep. 'Cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa, why did she go? I met her back in 2005. It was her crooked little smile that caught my eye. Time went by and it was her and I. She promised me to never leave my side, but she left me here alone. I know it's dumb, I still try.
Tell me why these pajamas make me feel like a literal 12-year-old, but they are so cozy. They're my new F&F Tesco PJs, which I got recently. I'm just gonna moisturize. As always, I need to repair that nail, that's annoying. As always, I'm going in with the water bank. I've been using this one for quite a while now. I repurchased it. Often when I run out of products, I'll go into my PR drawer and see what I've got in there as to what I want to start to use. But this one, I was just like, I'm not ready to be done with it and try something new just yet. I like it too much, so I repurchased. And it is just so fab. It does say for dry to very dry skin, which I wouldn't class myself as being within that category. But especially for a night cream, well, it's not a night cream, it's like water bank, you can use it day or night. But especially for me, like I like to use it at night, it just feels lightweight, but yeah, super moisturizing. Just love it. Oh, this is my least favorite part about like my beauty routine, is having to dry my hair. Does anyone else just hate it? I have started my little tactic of putting in some headphones and putting my laptop on and watching something. I'm going to use my Colour Wow Dream Coat spray. Yeah, so I do at least kind of like entertain myself by watching a YouTube video or catching up on TV, of which today I need to catch up on Traitors still. I've got half an episode left to watch, so I'm going to do that now. Hair needs a brush. Dry my hair and call it a night, I think. I did think about cooking dinner with you this evening and doing a nice wholesome recipe, but honestly, I have some salmon to eat and that is boring. Just put on the light for a second. It's boring to show you that. So I am going to close off today's video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy it. As always, it would mean the world if you thumbs it up if you did enjoy it, but most importantly, subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you of course again to Abbott Lion for very kindly sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to take advantage of that offer whilst we've got it, guys. The code Freya will get you 20% off. I will leave the items that I showed you at the start of today's video linked in the description box, and I'll also leave that code for you to refer back to if you need to. But yeah, thank you so much to them. Thanks to you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next one. Bye guys.